This week we're going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to guide you through the video instead of the text that we usually do, and this week we're going to concentrate on how to flip furniture and make the maximum profit out of it.
Bright flashing by the street lights, keep waiting till you've arrived.
One of the most important things when flipping furniture and painting furniture, you have to clean your piece. No matter how clean it looks, believe me, it's really dirty, and you will find that out once you start cleaning. You have to clean inside and outside, which means remove all drawers, open everything, clean inside, outside, top, bottom, behind. And if you don't clean your pieces how you're supposed to, your paint won't stick, or it will stick but it's going to peel. So just clean your pieces, make sure you do the prep work. That is all you have to do. In most cases, all you have to do is prep your pieces.
Bright flashes of white light, let it unfold, let it unfold.
So this week I will be using the cheapest chalk paint out there on the market, and that is Waverly paint. You can find it at Walmart. Also, I will be using tear protection to seal the piece, and I bought this brush that is $1.80 at Walmart. I want to show you that you don't have to use the fancy expensive brush to flip furniture and make money.
Let's go to work, 'cause I'm tripping. Gotta work on myself, 'cause I'm falling apart. Please wake me up.
Waverly chalk paint. It's the cheapest one on the market. This bottle is less than $6. They do not have so many colors, like they don't have any fancy colors, so you will have to do some mixing if you want to get the different colors. But you want white, you want black, blue, green, basic colors, they got it. Very thick chalk paint, really good coverage. So that's my little secret, to be honest, you know.
For all the things I didn't know, the pain, the hurt, I let it go. Start to believe in myself, and life will be sweet again, so sweet again.
The reason I'm choosing to keep this hardware, even though I don't really like it, because the hardware can end up being really expensive and take away from your profit, because at the end of the day, if you paint piece white color and you paint over existing hardware, nobody really is going to care. So paint over it. Just stress, is your piece going to look prettier with some fancy hardware? For sure, but we are here on a budget and trying to make the most profit that we can, so just go over it and paint it.
Held high, can't fight this feeling off no more. But I'm not going to give up and fall. Rise above it all. Beat all my challenges and search for my strength.
So I removed this decoration. It was inside the hutch. It was attached to the glass, and I'm going to paint it because I think that's going to be a nice contrast. I'm leaving inside the hutch unpainted to save on a cost.
Let it go, and I start to believe in myself, and life will be sweet again.
This is how much we used for one coat on both pieces. More than a half, but come on, that's pretty good. When painting white furniture, try to keep your black dogs away, because the hair is going to go into your furniture, and then you're gonna have to sand that down, or you're gonna have to sell furniture with dog's hair. sometimes when using white paint, your piece is going to bleed. What that means is that once you paint everything, you will see something coming up, like staining your piece, like you pour something on it, but you didn't. It's actually wood bleeding. The most of the time that will happen with mahogany and with cherry wood, like pink wood and some other, but the most common is mahogany. Mahogany will bleed every single time when you use light colors. When that happens, use shellac. 3 coats on mahogany, cherry wood, any like red wood you want to use a lot of shellac. That way you seal your piece. In case you're already started and you see pinkish here and there, not too much, you can stop right there, let your paint dry and go with shellac. Put 3 coats of that. I usually, when that happens, I spray, let it dry, spray, let it dry, spray for 3 times. When shellac is dry, I continue painting my pieces. So the 3rd coat is dry completely. The next step is distressing. When it comes to distressing, majority of people will like a light distressing. Some people do heavily distressing, cheapy look. That takes the right customer and it takes longer to sell. And we are here trying to flip a piece fast and make the most profit out of it. So just play safe and do very light distressing. I'm using a sandpaper 120 and I'm using this old sanding block. You can see that I was painting over the glass. That is because chalk paint is extremely easy to clean. If you don't want to paint over your glass, you can use a tape and protect the glass. If you don't want a tape, you can paint over it, and I'm going to show you how to easily remove that chalk paint on your glass using a razor blade. So we're done with distressing and now our piece is full of dust right now. You can see here, it's all over the place. So now we have to like clean all that fine dust. I'm going to use a towel and I'm going to just make it wet. So I'm just going to wipe it all over. And that way we're sure that our piece is completely clean and ready for the protection.
I'm calling out for hope, 'cause now I go back on the road. I'm alone again and I know.
So now we got our piece done and ready for protection. I'm going to use this varnish from Waverly. It's a matte finish, non-yellowing. The direction says to put it on top of surface and to roll like this. You're not supposed to shake this, and it says to use a fine bristle brush. So I'm using this cheap brush. So that was it, guys. We got this beautiful china cabinet. We painted it using a very cheap chalk paint, Waverly, and I seal with their varnish, which is non-yellowing. They also have a liquid kind of wax for protection. It's I find it more challenging to work with than this varnish. That's why I choose varnish. I distressed a little bit. I wanted that farmhousey look, that light farmhousey look. White color, easy seller, everybody wants to have it right now. It fits in every home, in every room. It brightens up your space. I see why it's very like easy to, you know, to sell white, because who doesn't want a white piece of furniture in their home? Doesn't require any really skills. I use the cheapest brush that I could have bought any out there, like this really cheap brush. It gets the job done. If you have a fancy brush, is your job going to be easier? Yes, but this is just like, I just wanted to show you that you can complete the project. If you don't have money to invest in an expensive brush, you can just buy a cheap one. Later on, when you make some money, you can invest in better brushes. When using the varnish, be careful, use really thin coats, go light. It's better to put 2 coats to go back if you miss some spots than to go heavy. It's very easily with varnishes or polyurethane kind of protection for them to build up in the corners, and those parts will yellow. If you want to play safe and you don't wanna like worry about anything yellowing on you, just use shellac. Use 3 coats of shellac and you're fine. Nothing, absolutely nothing is going to yellow. Our piece is now done. It's beautiful, it's sealed, it's dry, it's ready to go to its new home. I'm going to take some good pictures and I'm going to put it for sale. I'm going to put it for sale for $475. That's because I live in a very small area, small town area. There's the, like, I can't get more than that. I'm probably going to settle for $425 or something like that. I'm fine, I have room a little bit. If you live in the big city, you can ask much more, like, you know, you can ask much more for your pieces. If you want to know more about business side and pricing side and all that side of the business, join me Monday for my podcast. I will be talking about flipping furniture. The whole podcast is going to be just talking about flipping furniture, buying furniture, selling, money, profits. So if you're interested in learning how to flip furniture for living or for a hobby or for whichever reason, join me 6 p.m. Eastern time on my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a comment below, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you next Friday and bring you a new video and more ideas. Thank you guys. Bye.